Hi everybody, it's Belinda Allen, and I have another tiny tip for you. Here I am today, still working on my football Power BI report that I've talked about in the last couple of tiny tips. And I want to show you how I have taken this data that I manually entered, and I showed you how I did that, from all of the schools to just being the two teams in the game, and even identifying which one is the home and the away team. So I just want to walk you through these applied steps. So you know how I created this table. One of the things I did then was I brought in for every row the home team from my parameter. And to do this, it was nothing more than coming in and adding a custom column. And I'm going to insert the step, and I'll insert the away team. And as I start typing the name of my away parameter, I could see this icon or this entry right here, away. This is actually the parameter. So if I were to go ahead and click on it, you could see now I brought in Florida Gators, which is my away parameter. I want to go ahead and get rid of that because I don't want to mess up my work. So I brought in, as you could see, I have my home team, I have my away team, I brought those down. And then what I did is I created this additional column called teams. And so what I did, I'm going to open up this conditional column. I said, all right, if the URL name right here that I manually entered in, if it equals what is in the home team field, then it must be the home team. If it equals what is in the away team field, it's the away team. And then otherwise, it's team not playing. So as you can see, I ended up with this column over here that either has away, not playing, home. And so when I filter down that row, I am just left with the two teams that are playing, and I could see the home and away. I simply remove the other columns, and now I can see the school, the division, that custom URL, I could see the logo URL, and I could tell which one is the home team and the away team. And that's how I brought that all together. I then came in and selected the team logo fields from that same query, and I continued working on it. So I added in another custom column field that has the name of the school over here, and I concatenated with it the name of the division. So that's how I got that information. At that point, I simply removed a couple fields and ended up with just the team and just the logo. And then what I did was I transposed it so that I have an away column and a home column. I promoted the headers, and that's how I got the logo information. Now, if I go to the game area and go to that source, I'm at the same spot where I was before, and I did the same work where I brought in the name of the other school, and then I transposed those and moved those up. And then what I did that was a little bit different here is I then came in and concatenated those together. So it says Florida, or whatever's in the away column, at whatever's in the home column. And then I removed some other columns, and I was left with this team. And the reason I did that is this description of the game right here, this is actually a single field in my games, and I put it down just by bringing in a card. So this is a really cool way that you could use cards to really customize perhaps a report title, and in this case, defining the name of the team. Anyway, I hope these tiny tips help.